man in desperation. Can't you help your situation?
Let's talk about some dream matches, man. Let's get into this. What would be like some dream matches that you both would love to see before like the curtain call happens to battle rap?
Obviously, Lux and Daylight.
Yeah. Small room.
That goes without saying.
Yeah.
Definitely a small room. Nobody but Smack in the room as well.
I don't even think I want Smack in the room, to be fair. Just them two.
Brother.
No, you need him. You need
brother.
You
don't. Brother, I'll be real,
Get out of here.
Get out to decide for you, know.
That's not
even. Bro, them two dark room.
Yeah.
I think that battle, yeah.
I go watch it 4 times, blood.
Anyone who does a first watch reaction, I'm looking at them like, big man.
You are liars.
You didn't take that.
You know when it was Tay-Rock and Daylight? Was anybody else in the room?
Yeah, but behind the camera. Behind the camera.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
No, I want how it was for Rock and Mook.
I don't want it like
Nah?
I don't really like.
No one was there though.
Is K-Shine battle?
I want like 4 people.
That's got to happen.
That's a bad boy battle.
And you know why I'm saying that's going to happen?
K-Shine and Twerk.
No, because you know, I was going to get angry with me, but you know, like, you know what K-Shine done since Twerk arrived, didn't it?
Oh, don't say that!
Sorry,
don't say it!
Obviously the energy, but the energy just can't win all the time.
All right, so yeah, battle on the roof, we're done. Thank you guys. We're wrapping up the episode.
Twerk's got that level of pen.
No, he's pens another level.
Twerk's pen's crazy. You just said it.
He's trying to get onto you.
What did you just say? Something about energy.
No.
Wait, you took Twerk for energy, man? Just energy, man?
No. I took K-Shine.
Oh, yeah.
He said, what? Hold on, let me
K-Shine would die twice in the back.
Against who, Twerk?
If he goes against Twerk, because the way how K-Shine raps, it's not going to do it. I don't think
it's not.
Little small punches. Like I was saying, what's it?
God, do you think Shine's going to beat Twerk?
100%.
Little small punches.
Don't be that face. Don't do it.
Twerk's a different animal.
Twerk is a cheat code in battle rap.
Nah, bro, the only person
Twerk is the best
that can
in
match
everything.
Twerk for energy is Briz. That's a crazy battle.
Briz ain't got the
Briz and Twerk is crazy.
And Briz ain't got the
got
pen.
pen.
Exactly. Yeah, facts.
But Shine does.
Shine ain't got the pen.
What?
No, he ain't, Chris.
No, he's got it. He's got it, bruv. Stop what are you doing, bruv? Stop saying that.
It's not viral.
I really like Briz, but I have to agree with you.
Ain't the fountain.
No, when you rap with a viral when it gets to go.
It ain't the fountain. Ain't the Parker pen.
Nah, man, what's this, bruv? Respect my guy, man.
No, I respect him. He's hard, fam. And you know why I respect him? Because when we're talking about people like Shine as well, we also have to include longevity.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah.
He's got better.
Like so it's not just outright like Twerk still has to do them years, bro. Like he's still like let's not get it twisted. 100%. I'm caught in the moment, obviously. My man's electrifying. He's got a great pen, but respect is respect, and Shine has elevated and been in the culture from how long, and you know what I'm saying, bro. Man, I have to respect that differently. You feel me?
Unique. What dream battles would you want to see?
I'd actually want to see. I'd want to see Chess just beat up Tay-Rock.
Again. So you want him to battle again?
What? Rock beat Chester.
Where's my guy, man? He was doing good things, man. I liked him, man. Where's Bad News, bro?
Bad news.
D-Man slaughtered Bad News. Didn't you mention that in front of
Yeah. Talk about Bad News.
I've watched him
Bad News is cold.
I've watched him lose, but he's cold though.
Bad News is cold,
He's
bro.
cold though.
Remember, Bad News was one of my favourites. I wanted him to win Ultimate Madness, bro.
I like Bad News.
I like Bad News, yeah.
Oh,
Recaps
yeah, he
like Bad
folded.
News.
When did he fold? I
He
saw
lost to
him
Ace Amin. He lost to the A shoot, yeah.
To be fair, every battle I've seen him, he has lost, but I just like him.
Sick, innit?
To be fair,
He's lost
if I'm being honest, I've just clocked, yeah.
Bad News has lost every battle.
What do you think about the newer battlers like now that you're seeing? Like
He just showed me about my knowledge on them ain't very good.
Okay.
But he just showed me about B-Dot.
Guy. B-Dot's the guy.
And obviously because of
beloved, yeah, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
I think you would like Easy the Block Captain.
Oh yeah, he would love Easy.
I watched him the other day. I watched him the other day.
T-Top.
Yeah, do you know he's with T-Top as well, man?
Scars.
I don't hear T-Top.
No, easy,
I'm like you, bro.
easy.
I hear that. But Easy was talking to me.
Yeah. We're talking about easy, innit?
Bro, this guy's meant to be Escobar the way he's talking, bro.
Listen, he had 90 grand in the mattress, man.
Where's it? 50 bricks? Where
Yeah.
How you
That
gonna
bar was
have 50 bricks when other got killed
For 14.
Yo.
You said that easy.
Easy.
fucking greasy.
Oh, easy, my guy. He was talking that talk as well.
He was talking crazy.
Yeah, he was talking that
Man
trap
said my
shit.
other mate got scars.
Yeah, he was talking. He was
That trap talk.
That trap talk. Jaden
Razor blade got headaches.
Yeah, that was it.
yes,
That was it.
yeah. Even though I'm a twerk guy, he impressed me during his battle. The way he opened with the accident. Fuck off! What the fuck was going on there?
Yep.
Hey, brother! Hey, that was wild. Fam, that opening, yeah?
Jaden Nightwing's cold,
That's the
though.
first time you've heard Jaden Nightwing.
I ignored him before. He was on the same card. He was on the same card as Rock in that time, innit? Rock with Daylight, innit?
Yes.
Yes.
First battle,
And that wasn't a good battle.
Alright, cool. So that I ignored him. But I feel like in the twerk battle, even though I'm giving it a twerk, I feel like, bro, this guy was.
He's a star, innit?
Bro, the way Donnie was moving there.
Yeah, bro, he's a star.
Donnie was moving.
See what I'm saying about when you gotta make yourself stand out. When you make yourself stand out,
You gotta relax.
when you're different, then you've got a path
Yeah,
now. You get me?
Also with Jay, it's the fact, I think I said it a couple of times, but he wasn't punching. He was just rapping. There was 20 seconds. He said some shit, he was talking about, now it's just pills and crashes, you're doing something, Captain Court.
Yeah.
Donnie, fam.
Then he goes out of nowhere, you're
What?
talking to the architect, I've seen all your moments. I was like,
Fam, what's the scheme? When he's what's the scheme?
Shit like that,
when
shit like that,
when he
shit
led up
like
to-
that, shit
now
like
he's just
that,
flipping
shit like
cars. What's the
Yes.
scheme? That was wild. That was wild.
Car crash, yeah. Now you're just flipping cars, yeah.
That was wild.
That's what when people say Jaden Nightwing 2-1, I hear it to some extent. I've got his twerk 2-1.
It's the first round,
twerk
that's
2-1
close,
with
isn't
you.
it? It's twerk 2-1.
No, it was well.
Jaden Nightwing's performance, Jaden Nightwing's performance for me, that was like, all right, cool. You deserve a bigger, like not a bigger person than Twerk, obviously, but you need better play.
That's why I feel like if Twerk had gone less minutes, it's more debatable. Twerk like 5
Nah,
minutes.
you see the way I see Twerk moving, yeah? Twerk's the reason why I do. Like you say, when you say to me when I battle rap in that arena, see when I see Twerk moving, I think, blood, you don't even know.
My next question is,
See if I go in there, blood,
Yes.
it will need enough. Because remember,
That's what we want to talk about. Yeah.
Bring the 100 bags.
That's what
Bring
we
the
want to
100
talk
bags.
about. Come on, now let's
Bring the
We're the hype
100
man,
bags.
that's it.
That's what we want to talk about. I'll be there, bro.
But you know, it is. I'd have to train with my guys, man. Tony D and.
Okay.
and Shotty.
Salute to the
Big up
goats,
Tony
man.
D.
Salute to
You know
the
why?
goats.
Shotty.
You know
Yeah.
why, bro? Because I have an understanding that what these guys do and what they've been doing for years is not to be taken lightly.
Yeah, of course.
Like
It's not easy at all.
The conditioning of you see when even like when a crowd make noise, and then you have to remember where you was at that particular time within your bar.
Yeah.
And you might not even bounce on that line. You might bounce from the line that's after that line.
Yep.
That alone, these are the
Ram Lee
little,
does that all the time.
These are the little intricacies that people ignore.
Yep.
But I'm knowing that this is a madness.
Very
While
hard.
keeping the same energy that you
All
had
the
from
time.
before,
Yep.
when everything's calmed down again, and you have to then.
And sometimes the cold ones even throw a next line in there to freestyle about the moment and then land back in that moment. Bro, I'm not an idiot, bro. I'm not an idiot, bro. I know that, like, because even like you see at shows, yeah, like if you watch my shows, you'll see I don't even wait for the beat to drop. I just started from the top. But it took me ages to get to that point. Like, say if I do a set today, you'll never see me saying like, yo, like, waiting for the. I'm way past that. Like, Unique will tell
Unique
me,
has to catch you now.
I would land that 2.5. But I'm knowing that took me ages to get to that point. So what these guys are doing in their field is not to be taken lightly at all. And somebody that's doing that regularly, bro, you can't take them lightly. Whatever you think of them, bro, you will go there and you'll get the shock of your fucking life.
Yeah, man.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
bro?
100%.
I know that for a
And talk
fact.
about as well, like, because you're a stage show, like, done, like, but talk about having to perform something that the crowd ain't even heard before.
Exactly. So it's like
It's all fresh material.
fresh material. You got to make sure every line we're going a cappella.
Exactly.
You got to make sure it's every fucking bar.
Every fucking bar.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Right, let's say 3-minute rounds of material that you're not allowed to spit again.
That's all right. But you know what I don't like doing? I hate writing for people.
Okay.
Like, so this is
Really?
where,
You're saying that is mad.
It didn't sound like I'd go Pete against Pete, you know.
You love that. You love that really against me.
No, because I'm from Lewisham, innit? So that clash meant a lot to me. So
it's like
Oh, could we've had a niggas
see, when
about
I'm in
that.
that realm,
Gets one still.
I'm more
Salute people.
I'm
That's one.
more about like I feel like Grime's. It's weird because I don't want to sound disrespectful because I love the culture, bro. But I feel like it also for someone like me, it stunted my growth. For someone like me because it had me doing things that, bro, man's things more like, bro. If you listen to 2011 and listen to what everybody's output was at that time, man, been different, bro.
of course.
Like I've been had concepts, I've
Songs,
been had like songs and formats and that. Maybe I was getting the format wrong in terms of like the bars are 24 and then I've got a 16 chorus, but that's my first tape. But what I'm talking about compared to what everyone else is talking about, you could play a you could picture Plasto through 2011.
Facts.
Why does not doing that, bro? You understand what I'm saying? And the only people that had bodies of work out at this time is there was Home Sweet Home, there was Boy in the Corner, and
Treading on Thin Ice.
And Treading on Thin Ice and J2K.
J2K, yeah.
And Kalashnikov had sagas.
Was learned from my mixtape around this time.
Yeah, after.
That was after.
I
Yeah,
see
that was
that in
after.
6, learn from my
Learned
mixtape,
from
I think.
mixtapes after. So, and I put out something that didn't sound like any of theirs and represented me.
Yeah.
So I've always been great at writing about putting my life and what my troubles and traumas. It's just that the energy that the grime was, you know what I'm saying? And I was on it, you know what I'm saying? But for me, it was always like a way to be heard because there was no radio supporting you at this time.
True.
And this was the fast track route. This is what I had seen before me. Like, wow, like Tits just come out of jail. Had that thing with my man. Like, it's fast track to this thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll tell you, bro. That's what man was like. I was thinking, whose thing don't I really like? I'm thinking this from jail. The flirty thing I planned from jail, bro. Man don't know I'm a mad strategist, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy, son.
For real. It's interesting you say that.
I remember the interview.
XOK and all them on.
I still remember the interview. My man just makes noises, fam.
And no disrespect to
Yeah, big up Flats.
Big up Flats, man.
Big him up as well.
Legend,
And this is what I will say to that scene. When I was telling them that, you lot didn't agree with me. Now you feel like me.
True.
So imagine where I am in my head now.
True.
And this is what I try and tell them, bro. Bro, where I am now, you lot ain't there yet.
Shit like that.
Because I was telling you this.
Shit like that,
you don't
shit like
feel,
that, shit like that, shit
all
like
the
that, shit
repeats,
like that.
all the noises, all of that shit that I was telling you about before, you niggas don't feel now.
Yeah.
But you've just got there. I've been there. But when I'm saying where I am
And again.
now, you know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry.
And this,
I think that's why.
I said the same thing to him in the beginning of the thing, like, bro, I was on the...
No, but I think that's why for
we
me,
was all with them. We was all
I
with
think
them.
that's why for
Let's
me,
be
when I had like the movement and I heard that the movement existed,
Different, bro.
I think for me, that's when, because I did like grime innit, but I've always been a lyricist guy. So when I'm hearing Ghetts, when I'm hearing Wretch, when I'm hearing Scorch, when I'm hearing Merkson, and when I'm hearing
Devlin,
Devlin,
don't forget Devlin. Oh my gosh, the
like I'm hearing you lot, and I'm like, this is not just grime, this is
it's
evolution.
different.
do you know how it
This
happens?
is
different.
You lot are doing grime, but you lot are rapping and making,
know how that happens?
making projects,
music,
bro.
yeah, bro.
Imagine that if everyone was like that, the movement would have never existed. The movement existed because we couldn't believe we found like-minded people in each other.
But the maddest thing is,
Imagine
you could
that.
tell,
Like
bro.
we couldn't believe
That's
it.
mad.
Even the sets that you were doing were different.
Yeah, bro.
Like the fuck radio sets were just different, bro.
And that's another
Like, when man's doing like, I'm on
Yeah, the
fire with
West
guns,
Coast
and
session,
everyone's got a bar like that, and I'm like,
So imagine this.
Nah, fuck radio.
That's
Fuck
another
radio
thing. Skinny
is a moment in time.
That's another thing. If you listen to Fuck Radio, Unique will tell you it was our thing not to make reloads a thing. If you got a reload in Fuck Radio, it meant it was clear. Like it weren't no like, oh, he just said a sing along.
Yeah.
no.
Bro, if you, I I never even got a reload in Fuck Radio. That's my brand. He never even willed me. No face, no, bro.
No, but that's also what I liked about F.
Yeah.
I used to just play F Radio 1 to 4,
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and I'll just listen to it while I'm doing stuff. But
Remember the Pro Evolution
I'm just
sessions?
remembering the bars.
Fuck Radio 2 is a
Remembering the
staple
bars, and I'm
of
just,
my life.
I'm hearing like,
I can say that
Like,
word
you're
for word,
radio.
bro.
letting go.
Yeah.
It's like every time
No,
someone
like, you
comes
see,
in.
like, Fuck Radio
Shit, he's
5
gone
for
hard.
me.
And then
Okay, the birthday.
Yeah.
It was your birthday, innit? Yeah. I know all.
See, Fuck Radio 5, yeah.
when
That
I'm
was your
hearing,
favourite, yeah?
when I'm hearing someone say I'm on firing
Fuck
guns,
Radio 5.
and then they do one,
The day I realised
and
my
then
young
Ghetts
boy
is doing one, Ghetts is doing
on
one.
me.
I'm like,
Yeah.
even got bars
Fuck
out of that
Radio
too.
5, I was the day I realised criminal.
Why, listen.
Criminal.
Criminal was mad in that set.
Yeah, he did.
That set
He
was
did.
crazy.
But
Five,
I'll
innit?
be
Yeah,
honest
five.
with you,
He was.
I'll be
He was.
honest with you. When
He
people
was.
talk about Grime Kid, yeah,
He
and
was.
the best Grime Kid, I think Criminal.
Criminal was one of the best. Yeah, of
One of
course.
my favourite MCs of all time.
He's your favourite,
I
yeah?
believe that.
But the reason why I don't speak about it like that because it takes away from so much people that have
I
actually
hear
put
you.
in the work.
I hear you.
That's why I say my favourite. I say my favourite.
Yeah, I get you.
My
I get that.
favourite.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Criminal, bro, like someone was saying to me the other day, like, someone said something mad to me, like,
Special stuff.
like I said, no, I'm not giving a verse to someone, and they was like, but you'd give one to Criminal. I said, bro, you know who that boy is to me? Like, do you know who that boy is to me? Bro? You're crazy, bro. That's like my little brother, fam. Like on some different shit, like where what he was doing, I never heard before.
But the thing is, he could do sing along. He could do like
He could do it all.
a 4-bar repeat.
He could do it
That's
all.
cold. He could do that. But he also has content.
He could do it all.
This
Doing.
thing was mad, fam.
could do it all.
And you know what, like you know where
Yeah.
them lot was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
little rugrats in the
could do it
end,
all.
Yeah.
When I used to hear him speaking about it, you know about one shank in the shoe, like all of that, like God, he used to go through my heart because these were the little youths in the end.
Yeah.
When now we've like graduated or what to do in to more focus and we're doing music. These are the little youths you're getting about and they're doing what, you know what I'm saying?
Criminal said you'll get beat up for 3 whole minutes.
Yeah.
You know, 3 whole minutes.
You're more faster than
Tune, blood. You're not getting beat up for 3 whole minutes. That's long.
When you say
That's
he's
long.
the MVP of that set,
He was still.
100%.
He was.
100%.
Who do you think was the most reloads on the F Radio?
No one.
Roughly.
It's like one each or anything. No one is.
That was Fuck Radio 3. That was Fuck Radio 3, I like. That was free.
That was F Radio 3, wasn't it?
That was Fuck Radio 3. That was free. Yeah, that was Devlin was the
Devlin was
MVP of
MVP
that
of
one.
that
To be fair, I'd probably
Devlin
say
was the MVP of that one.
Criminal may have the most on all of them.
Shit, because of 3 and 5, innit?
Yeah, 3 and 5. That was
Then the one that was the lost file. Well, I think that's what you guys marketed. That was 4, wasn't it?
Yeah, 4 Seek Demon.
Trust me, today's not one of them days.
It's just like you see what
Episode recording. One of the
Two's the best one though.
see what, like,
2
what
is
we
mad.
always try
Mad.
to push is just like the level of excellence. So for us, when it wasn't better than the last one,
That was cool.
What we always tried to push was the level of excellence. So for us, when it wasn't better than the last one, we all left kind of disappointed.
Yeah.
Like the energy, like with the
Yeah.
movement, it was so
I hear that.
the level was always so high
It's
that
our collective.
we just didn't really want to get away with stuff because you could get away with it. And we wasn't competing, although it might have looked that we was competing with Boy Better. No, we actually wasn't. Wiley actually, what he done was he engineered that whole situation.
Yeah, you can see that. You can see that from a mile off.
We was cool, bro. We was minding our own business.
Allah.
We was cool, bro. And I just wish that we was, I shouldn't even say we, maybe me more. I was secure enough within myself to stay focused, but at this time, the scene would definitely not let me. Like, they wouldn't let me.
I'll be honest, yeah. As much as you lot might not have wanted that, I personally
loved
thought it was good that Wiley did that. Not to be like, oh, it messed you lot up. I just feel like you lot was still Grime. And as much as you lot could do that, you lot could also still walk
Come in the dungeon,
But
definitely.
my temperament's
definitely.
weird. Like my temperament's weird. With me,
Okay.
I know myself, and I know that with Wiley, it's water off a duck's back to him. To say certain things, and it's all about being self-aware
That's
and
true.
understanding self. Now, for the world, it might seem very entertaining.
That's true.
He said a lot of wild stuff.
But you see, like, and obviously you lot heard the stories where, you know what I'm saying? And for me, it was closer than a lot of people know. You understand what I'm saying?
To be fair, a lot of stuff was being said.
And it's not something I glorify at this point. Like, people hear me talk about the Bashy situation and talk about all these other situations. I don't glorify it at all. Like, even fans come up to me like, oh, you hotted my man. I'm like, brother, my man's a cool brother. He's proper. Like, I F with my man's music differently. It's not a situation I want to glorify ever. Or make people think that, Ghetts thinks that. I don't, bro. I think if we could have avoided that, it would have been better. Because I just know me, bro. Like,
100%.
It's interesting you say that because, like, we love battle rap, but the energy you need to put yourself into write about another person, you have to put yourself into a different space.
With them lot, it's done such on a professional level.
True.
And it's a shake hands after, and it doesn't leave. And your brethren and the people around them understand that this is their job.
Just for entertainment, innit?
There's 30 grand at stake, there's this at stake, there's this at, you know what I'm saying?
I was going to say, that's the big difference.
It's a very big
a lot of money,
difference.
innit?
It's true.
The Grime thing, it was, I need to get on top. Like,
It's a reputation thing.
It's more egos and reputation.
My career might be dead.
Some of these get shanked.
Exactly. Facts. Yeah.
In battle rap, you could...
It's professional,
you
isn't
get a body, but you leave with 30.
Then the man will shake your hand and
And
say,
you
yeah,
get
good
another
battle.
battle
Yeah.
I've got body, but I still got paid.
Yeah.
It's a sport.
So I'll go again next week.
And people think here, not replying is losing. Nah, bro. Like, you don't understand, bro. Like, some things are past war dubs, bro. Like, they don't understand it. Like, imagine that at this time. Imagine at this time, I'm a kid, I'm 19, 20, whatever. I'm telling you all the time.
Speaking facts still.
Imagine this, like, imagine in my music, bro, imagine in my music, yeah, I'm telling you what I'm on. At this time, I'm telling you, just because I'm the skinny sort, I'm telling you all of this. I'm telling you all of this stuff, what I'm on at this time.
Yep.
I'm telling you. You expect get someone to say that to me.
Yep.
And then what I'm telling you, what I've been on, is not going to take place at all.
Yeah. It's different.
What realm are we in, bro?
Check what you're saying.
It's different.
You see what you're saying? These are the reasons why I didn't like when like you would go against Wiley. Because I'm like, it's kind of evident at this point that Wiley's talking to be heard. You're saying things that you have or will do. Why are we playing this game?
Because
like, I don't want anyone to...
Imagine this. Don't you remember? I watched this. Don't you remember, yeah? So, big him up as well, because at this age where, you know what I'm saying? So let me just... But don't you remember at the time, I think him and Scorcher were playing jab for jab. What did he say on the end of the ghetto? Why you sending I want you, you're a coward.
I'm a big man.
I remember that one.
Brother.
Imagine he was chilling.
I remember him saying
I know why we're going back and forth. You don't know me, I don't know you personally, but I know you through music. But life I'm living, there's some games you just don't play. It's not worth playing that game because someone has to see someone at some point. And you're going, as much as I want the entertainment, this don't sound entertaining. Do you know what I'm saying?
Now for me it was like, but when we've sat down after years and spoke, I saw from his perspective, I thought, you know what? Okay, so when I said that obviously drove him to say that. Because bro, I'm not an ignorant human being, bro. I'm a self-aware person, bro. So when he sat down and said, when he spoke about my stabbing, it drove me to say that. And I thought, that's what it's like, innit? When you say something, someone goes a level up. So there has to be accountability at this point. You understand what I'm saying? So I just held some accountability and I said, okay, how do we prevent these things happening in the future? And then I made a decision not to enter in that realm again, even through the draw routes. Whether I could wipe the floor with somebody or whether it was more debatable to people, I would ignore all. You know what I'm saying? So they would know it's not one rule for somebody and the other rule for somebody else.
What wins a battle for you in your eyes?
It's gonna be, for me, it's definitely content. The way it's put together.
sounds mad, isn't it? But we're literally on the roof, B. We're literally on the roof, so
It's content for me and the way it's put together. I don't like playground. I'm not into it at all. I don't any jokes about aesthetics. Definitely at this point, it's meaty.
Sorry, Danny Meyer said a bar to Arsonal. He said, "Oh, you've got a big head."
People had Danny Myers winning.
Yeah.
Arsenal had hella filler, by the way, sorry.
Sorry, I'm so sorry to interrupt. I just remember he said something about he's got a big head, so I just thought,
I'm with you. I'm with you.
That's just it.
it's so void.
I'm with you. Danny did win that battle.
That's just it, I suppose.
Yeah. Have you? Yeah. For Unique.
What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's got to be content.
Yeah, I see it.
I like the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Some believability.
Yeah, the way things are being put, like the way the whole lyrics being put together, like not just ABC.
100%.
Nah, I want to hear something with it. You know what I mean?
100%. 100%.
I'm a man in desperation. Can't you help the situation?